I volunteered to proofread our wedding program. That's how I discovered my fiancé had written separate, personalized vows for his ex-girlfriend who was a bridesmaid. 2 weeks before our wedding, my fiancé Ryan handed me his laptop to review our ceremony program. Just make sure there are no typos. Everything else is finalized, he said, before leaving for his bachelor weekend. While checking the document, I noticed a folder on his desktop labeled Wedding Vows Final, wanting to see his romantic promises and admittedly feel those pre-wedding butterflies. I opened it. Inside were 2 Word documents. Vows Katie and Vows Jess. I was Katie. Jess was his college girlfriend who was now one of my bridesmaids. They dated for 3 years before we met, but Ryan always insisted they were just good friends now. Heart racing, I opened both files. My vows were generic, talking about starting our journey together and building a beautiful future. Jess's vows were deeply personal, mentioning private jokes, promising he'd always keep our special connection, and ending with, a part of my heart will always be yours. When Ryan returned Sunday night, I calmly asked why he'd written vows for Jess. What are you talking about? He stammered, before claiming they were old files he'd forgotten to delete. I pointed out the creation date. 5 days earlier, he finally confessed he'd been meeting Jess secretly throughout our engagement. It's not an affair, he insisted. We just have history I can't let go of. I love you both differently. I called off the wedding the next day. Jess, who apparently knew nothing about the vows, was horrified when I told her. She immediately withdrew from the bridal party and showed me years of messages where Ryan had been pursuing her despite her rejections. Today, Jess and I meet monthly for coffee. Ryan still texts us both trying to explain. Sometimes a typo search saves you from the ultimate grammatical error, a marriage with 3 pronouns.